I've backpacked all over the place. I've backpacked with first-time backpackers. I've backpacked with so-called experts and actual experts. And guess what? There's a common issue I've seen at every level of backpacking that I've got to share with you. Honestly, it's something that drives me crazy. It's kind of like lacing up a pair of shoes before heading out on the trail for a hike, and you intentionally leave a rock in the bottom of your shoe. The longer you hike, the more uncomfortable it gets, yet this is exactly what people are doing to themselves. Okay, so what are they doing? Simply, they are not wearing their backpacks properly. And I'm not just talking about adjusting some straps. No, I'm talking about the main glaring issue, which is they're starting with the foundation of their backpack in the wrong place. They are taking their hip belts and placing them on their belt line. What's wrong with that? Well, the hip belts are hip belts for a reason. If they are not wrapped around the top of your hip bone, they will be too low and not give you any weight reduction on your shoulders. Let me just show you. This right here is how so many of you guys are wearing your backpacks. You'll notice that this belt is right here on the belt of your pant. The problem is if this is wrong and in the wrong spot, it makes the entire rest of the pack wrong. You'll see that these buckles are right here in your armpits. You'll see that these would have to be adjusted all the way down, and it throws off everything about the backpack. So instead, we need to raise that up to wrap around the hip bone, your hip bone, and dead center this pad on that, and then everything falls into place. So let me show you here. You'll see already that we have this big gap up here and it's changing the entire pack and where it's sitting. So first, hip belt in the right spot. Then we snug up the shoulder straps. Make sure that these straps are all the way loose. We get these so they've got contact around the shoulders. And then we're going to tighten those up just a little bit till they've got nice pressure and are pulling the load up and off your shoulders. And very last, we do the sternum strap. Now by setting up the backpack in this way, you'll see right off that you now have this beautiful angle that's gonna help pull that shoulder strap off of your shoulders and transfer the weight through this frame down to your hips. Again, if we were to shift this all back down, it shifts the entire ergonomics of this backpack into the wrong spot and means that it's not actually working the way that it should and transferring the load down to your hips. Now you're ready to rock the trail, move fast, and stay comfortable mile after mile. By the way, this is the CS40 Ultra backpack. And in my professional opinion, it's the best backpack on the market. If you wanna learn more about it, check the link down in the description below. But you might be thinking, that's fine, Tayson, but that isn't great for someone with a dad bod. The belly doesn't look great when a strap is cutting right through the middle of it. Well, it's your choice. Remain uncomfortable or use the product as it was intended. I'm sure nobody designed shoes with the idea of putting a rock in it before you head out, like I mentioned earlier. Just like we didn't design this backpack to be worn like a grade school kid with heavy books sagging down to their butt. So the next time you throw on your backpack, get the fundamental hip belt in the right place. Then send me a message and thank me later. My Venmo is That's it. Let me know how you wear your backpack in the comments below. If you want more detailed instructions on how to wear a backpack, we did make a video on this a couple years back, which we'll also link in the description down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys out on the trail.